And we'll go for a walk as the hope of Janice and Jen. And Mom and Dad can hardly wait for school to start again.
It totally looked like Christmas on a Saturday, you know. I really hope we get a white Christmas this year. It's been like, what? It's been a long, long time since we had a white Christmas.
It's been a little bit, but boy, is it pretty in the park.
It is. Well, and, you know, kind of a bummer, though, because you had to postpone the Christmas Village, you know, the first 2 days, but there's a whole lot of Santa time left in the month of December.
There is, and I think the snow's going to stay for a little bit. So you'll be able to see the twinkling lights in the snow, I think, for the next week or so.
That'll be perfect.
It will be. It's very, very pretty, I will tell you.
Well, and now Christmas Village is such a beautiful thing, and it's such a big deal. You know, take me through how this has grown over the years.
So we're in our 9th year, and it started 9 years ago with Just in the Park, and we raised $5,000 in a very short period of time, and bought some lights and put them up in the park, and started from there with some hot chocolate. And from there, now it's grown in throughout all of Central Park and in through the Arboretum. We now have 12 glass cottages. This year, we added 40 community trees. We have vendors under the bingo, what we call the bingo shelter. So we have vendors there. We have, oh my gosh, just so much going on. It's just a lot. We have the beautiful arch that you can walk under and have photos done. We have a photo op on the stage with Santa's sleigh. So it is gorgeous. So many wonderful opportunities. The thing to remember is that it is free. Mm-hmm. We would ask that you support us the way you can through donations. And also we have a hot chocolate stand. You can buy fixings for s'mores at the s'more station, buy a hot dog. So very minimal. This year we have Philly pretzels.
Oh, that'll be cool.
Yes, we're very excited about that. We're moving up in the world as we age. But it's put together totally by volunteers. It still cost us about $20,000 to put it all on.
Does it really?
Yeah, it does.
How can more people reach out and support this great mission?
So walking through the park, we have QR codes and we have collection boxes. You can. I will also put the QR code on our Facebook page a little bit later today. Some people have supported us through roadblocks, and we're grateful for that. And other people have just given us donations and sponsorships, so we're very thankful for that as well.
Well, and we'll make sure that we can link all the ways that we can support and donate to such a great cause, because really it's really just great for generation upon generation to have something for Christmas like that really ties in that hometown, you know, what Bethalto's known for theme, you know?
It is great. And I mean, it's free. That's
right.
What we've worked really, really hard to do, is to keep it free. We want it to be accessible to everyone anytime. Now, the advantage of coming on the weekends, we do have Santa and the s'more station, the vendors. You know, there's a lot more happening during the weekend on Saturday and Sunday nights, but you're always welcome to walk the park at any time.
Absolutely. And, you know, I wanted to ask you, too, about the Victorian Christmas Walk, because I know that comes down the pipeline the second Sunday of every December, correct?
Right. So that'll be December 14th. So the second Sunday, again, they'll have the carriage rides. The museum and the little log cabin right next to the museum will be open for people to walk through and view. There'll be roasted chestnuts, cookies, popcorn, so lots of fun things. And, of course, people dressed in Victorian attire.
That's cool.
So that's a really nice piece that we have. There will be some caroling there. And then I think we have carolers in the park that night also. We have carolers in the park a couple nights.
That's really cool. And now, how can we stay up to date on all the fun, you know, select nights like carolers in the park or all those different opportunities?
Right. So I'm working really hard to keep our Facebook page up. It's back to Jane this year, so along with everything else. So I am posting that on there. Farm Bureau, Carries, which is the educational committee of the Madison County Farm Bureau, will be out on the 7th. They were out a couple of years ago, and they talked to the kids about it. You probably can't see it, but what farm corn is and the different kinds of corn. And then they made a cute little ornament. So a nice little educational piece. Another thing that we have new this year is Cornerstone Church is out there. And on Saturdays only, they have a tent with kids' games.
Oh, wow.
So that's a really fun thing. Again, free. So come and shop the vendors. We have a number of local hometown vendors. Some of them have been at a market, some not. And come out and support these folks that work so hard to bring you gifts.
Well, absolutely. And on top of that, you can stay up to date. This is Bethalto Christmas Village on Facebook, Bethalto Xmas Village. If you type in facebook.com and need a /. That's cool. Well, and you can stay up to date this way too, and you can see all the select events that are, coming up and just different opportunities.
Right.
And really just, like I said, it's such a cool and unique attraction to the RiverBend region, and really just a really neat opportunity for area families to come together. Like you said, it's free and to really enjoy it.
Right. And again, that's what we've really worked hard at, is keeping it free. And thank you for showing the Facebook page.
Oh, you're welcome.
I appreciate that. But again, it's keeping it free. So many of the attractions have a price tag attached to them, and that gets difficult. We're a family of 9, so we get it's expensive. Mm-hmm. So come out, get we have a great Santa. Wonderful. Mm-hmm. So come out and get your picture with Santa. Do your family picture up on the stage. All that's at no cost.
That's so cool.
And just have a good time.
Absolutely. You got a moment to take a quick break, Jane?
I do.
We'll come back with more of this great conversation. And on top of that, too, earlier, a couple of minutes ago, you heard part 1 of our conversation with Madison County Board Member Paul Nicolucci. We're going to continue part 2 either today on the show in the 10 o'clock hour, or we'll continue it tomorrow at 9:40. We'll keep you updated just on timing. But a great conversation there. We're going to continue that. And you can see it in its entirety at RiverBender.com /daily show. But that's a 2-part conversation, just a programming note if you guys were curious. 10:15, we'll come back with Jane and Bethalto Christmas Village right after this. RiverBender.com and Roku TV.
What's up? It's Mike Keith. What's up, bro?
What's good, my guy?
Back to spotlight other amazing alumni and how they discovered their path at Lewis and Clark. Let's jump into it. This is Dwight Wirtz, president of Wirtz Welding and Tank Service, the nation's premier distributor of tank trailer parts. Dwight has been an outspoken and long-time supporter of the college and is the current chairperson of Lewis and Clark Board of Trustees. Oh, and he's a Lewis and Clark grad.
I'm Dwight Wirtz, and I am a trailblazer.
Macias Insurance Agency, providing quality products with extremely competitive prices. As an independent provider, we source multiple companies to offer the best rates possible, covering auto, home, business, and life insurance. Our goal is to provide quality service that meets and exceeds customer expectations. You can rest easy knowing the Macias team is working round the clock to ensure that both you and the most important parts of your life are covered. Our qualified professionals make the insurance process easy so you can live carefree and focus on what matters most. Visit MaciasInsuranceAgency.com today to find out what our team can do for you.
Tomorrow isn't built by dreamers. It's built by doers. Because progress doesn't work unless we do. So at Ameren, we've been hard at work putting energy to work for you. Adding underground cables, installing advanced switches and sensors, storm hardening poles and power lines, making the energy grid stronger today so it can meet your needs tomorrow. Learn about projects in your area at Ameren.com/energyfuture.
You're listening to Our Daily Show with CJ Nasello on RiverBender.com.
Rudolph, whizzing like a shooting star. Run, run, Rudolph, Santa meant to make it in town. Santa, make him hurry, tell him he can take the freeway down.
10:16 on this Monday morning, the first day of December falls on it. That's pretty rare. The first day of the month falls on a Monday.
Yeah, that's a nice way to start. It makes it easier to keep track.
Yeah, that's right. Jane, as we get back into the Bethalto Christmas Village, there's a lot of really cool opportunities, and I think it's so neat to have the carolers through the park and photos with Santa and just all the really cool aspects of what makes Christmas Christmas. And also coming up, you were telling me during the break, there's going to be a run that comes to the park as well, correct?
There will be. So on the 13th of December, there is the Missy Frosty Run. This is in honor of Missy and John and Dominic Faza, who were killed. A scholarship has been formed in their name, and they give away thousands of dollars every year to high school seniors. So that is the 13th. You can register. It's a run and a walk. So it's a 5K run and a 1 mile walk. at Misty's Frosty 5K and Merry Mile. So that'll be on our Facebook page as well. But it's a great way to support a great scholarship program, and it gets people through the park. It's kind of a fun night to watch everybody walking through the park, and we've really enjoyed that. One thing that I do want to encourage folks is tell your friends and family. We kind of got into some new areas last year. We had some people come from various areas within 20 miles that had not been to the park before. And please encourage your family and friends and tell them what a wonderful place it is at no cost.
Well, absolutely. And especially you hit it, on the head too. And all this information we'll link in a write-up on RiverBender so we can keep you all updated. But, the fact is, there's so many times, throughout the year, things get expensive, and, the Christmas season's no different, and like you said, a family of 9, and, right now it's tough for younger families and really anybody. So to have these free events because of great sponsorships and great community, investors and folks that are just involved in volunteers, it's really cool to have these opportunities and to be able to come out. And now, just for everyone at home, is there any hot chocolate or anything that's going to
There
be?
is.
Is that free?
We have what we call Dan's Famous Hot Chocolate, and I believe it is $1 yet. I know the hot dogs are $3. We have Wild Bill's hot dogs at $3. Philly pretzels at $3. So again, we've kept it very, very reasonable, and water. So we've kept it very, very low key, very, very affordable. And s'more kits, I think, are $2.
Oh, you can't beat that. Yeah.
No, and you go over to the little kit and you make your little s'more in the little fire pit, and so it's a great memory, very inexpensive. Less than the $1 menu at McDonald's.
That's a great.
So I'm just saying, you can come out, support Christmas Village, make some memories, have a great time, and we appreciate it.
Absolutely. And Jane, going forward too, what's is the Facebook page the best way to stay up to date for inclement weather and all of that?
It is.
Okay.
Yeah, like I posted all that yesterday. We took a walk through the park at noon yesterday and made our decision. We were kind of waiting to see, but it was just too slick.
And now ADA accessibility, is that...
So we are on a paved path.
That's what I was curious about. Yeah.
So we are on a paved path. Probably the best way to enter for any wheelchair or walker or strollers. It's great for strollers. Is just come down by the bandstand at Central Park. Just come on down that way, and you can go all the way through on a paved path. It's beautiful.
Nice. Well, and how many lights do you think you got set up over there?
We got thousands. AC could tell you better than I can, but there are tens of thousands of lights. Every year we keep adding more. We're grateful to Element, who comes out and puts the lights up in our high trees. Oh, wow. So that's part of the cost, but we've got some beautiful purple and gold in honor of our CM Eagles. And, of course, one of them just got state. Max Weber just got state. So we're pretty excited. Yeah, we're pretty excited that we have a state fella here. And so we have purple and tree, and then we have uplit trees, and we have, one of the guys calls it the President's Row, and we have lots of selfie stations, just tons to do. And of course, with the cottages, stopping at those, and those are all decorated differently and very family friendly.
Well, and I just think it's, just a great opportunity for folks to come together and really just enjoy. And I think that's really what it's about. And it's great that you guys come together. And how many are part of the group that puts on the Christmas Village? So the initial group is 12, but then thank goodness for the Bethalto Eagles, the senior Eagles, the senior group. They have stepped up tremendously and have just helped us. And we would never be done if it were not for the help of them. The Silver Eagles. Cool. The Silver Eagles. I was zoning for a minute. But it's Bethalto Silver Eagles, and they're retired folks that come together, and they have just been amazing. So we couldn't do it without volunteers, because that's the only way we can do it. Yeah. How can we support your mission even further in volunteerism? Are you always taking more volunteers? Yeah, reach out. I was just getting a text a little bit ago. We could possibly use some volunteers on the 20th at the park. Okay. So just reach out on our Facebook page and message and let us know, and we can do that. And otherwise, just
tell people about us. We are just a hidden gem.
Yeah.
We are a hidden gem. And I know, unfortunately, Jerseyville didn't get to have their country Christmas this year.
Yeah, that was such a bummer.
Yeah, and that's a very nice event as well. But if you didn't get to have that experience, come down and make some memories in 2025 with us.
Absolutely. And Jane, real quick, how long is the walkthrough, do you think, to take the lap around the park?
Well, it's a mile. So
there you go.
Yeah, it's a mile. So however your stroller goes, however fast your stroller goes.
However cold it is outside.
Yeah, however cold it is, or how often you stop, or maybe you do half one night and half another night.
Oh, that'd be cool, yeah.
I mean, that's the advantage of it being free.
That's true. You can go whenever you want.
You can come one night, and if somebody has a meltdown, you come back another night. I mean, that's just kind of how it is, right?
That's a good point for parents out there.
It is. It's at night.
Yeah.
So people get cold. Oh, the other thing I do want to say is please dress appropriately. We do not have coats. We do not have hats. We do not have pants. Please do not wear shorts. Please do not wear sandals. Please wear a coat and gloves and a hat. It is cold. It is December. It is winter.
Yeah.
So just please dress appropriately because we do not have the means to help you stay warm.
Yeah.
If you don't dress appropriately. The other thing is we have a lot of folks who drive seniors and those, just passing by. Feel free to drive down Central and view what you can from the road. It's really a very scenic and you can see a lot from the road.
Absolutely. Well, I just think it's just such a cool opportunity for folks to come together and really just enjoy it. I think it's such a great thing. And now, when does Santa come? Is he there the entire time?
Santa's there every Saturday and Sunday. So we've got the 6th and the 7th yet, which is this weekend, the 13th and 14th the next weekend, and then the 20th and the 21st. Santa is there from 5 to 8 each of those nights.
Really cool. And now what are the other hours? Or is that the complete?
That's when we're open,
okay.
5 to 8 on Saturday and Sunday the next 3 weekends. And that's when the hot chocolate stands open, the s'more stand,
All
the
of it will
vendors.
be?
The vendors, everything's there from 5 to 8.
Well, and we'll link the Bethalto Christmas Village Facebook account. That's the hyperlink. So if you go to facebook.com, you can put that in on the / or just type it into your search bar on Facebook and it'll take you right there. That's where they can stay up to date on, any announcements with inclement weather and all that.
Absolutely. And we're not going to have any more bad weather. We've only got 6 days left.
That's true.
So we're forbidding it.
That's right. And then, Jane, real quick, what's that day to get on the Frosty Run?
So the Frosty Run is the 13th, and the Victorian Walk is the 14th.
Okay.
So that's a full weekend.
And then one last time, for more information, it's the Bethalto Christmas Village on Facebook. We'll link everything. And then, Jane, just keep up the great work.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. Thank you for all your support. We appreciate it, everything.
Absolutely. Anything else to talk about? Are we good?
I think we're good for a minute.
For a minute. That's true. There's always something else coming down the pipeline.
There is.
You can learn more about Bethalto Spirit as well online. And we'll take a quick break. We'll come back with more Daily Show next.